In this video, I'll be briefly explaining the concept of correlation and then showing how to calculate it in Excel 2010. The correlation coefficient, or R, measures the strength and direction, either positive or negative, of the relationship between two variables. It's always a number between -1 and 1. And the two ways that I'll be showing you how to calculate it are by using the Correl function and the correlation tool within the data analysis add-in. Like I said before, the correlation coefficient is either positive or negative. If one variable increases with another, it's positive, and if one variable increases while the other decreases, it's negative. This chart shows the strength of the correlation. In general, 1, positive or negative, is the strongest, while 0 is the weakest. If needed, make a scatter chart to see if there are any outliers that could skew your data and to see if the data is linear, as the correlation coefficient assumes that the relationship between the variables are linear. Also, correlation is not causation. If you consistently check for correlation and get the same results over time, you can then assume causation, but you should never assume causation after only 1 or 2 test results. Okay, let's look at a few examples. So in this first example, I'll be using the Correl function. I have two variables here, and I'm just going to go ahead and graph them first. So I'm going to highlight them, go up to Insert, Scatter, Scatter with only markers, and so you can see that there is a linear relationship between the two variables. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the Correl function, equals Correl. I'm going to select the first range, comma, select the second range, push enter, and there you go. You can see that the correlation coefficient, or R, is 0.929979, which is a very strong relationship between the two variables. In this next example, I will be testing 3 variables using the correlation tool. So the correlation tool is located within the data analysis add-in. So I'm going to click Data, Data Analysis, Correlation. I'm going to select my input range, and that's grouped by columns because they're going down as columns. If the data was going in this direction, that would be rows, obviously. I have labels or headers in the first row, and I want to output that in E1. So I'm going to hit OK. And these are the correlation coefficients. So basically the first number here, the 1, the 1, and the 1, those are tests of correlation between set 1 and itself. So basically this is the correlation between set 1 and set 1, set 2 and set 2, set 3 and set 3, and basically you can just ignore those. So the correlation between set 1 and set 2 is 0.88. The correlation between set 1 and set 3 is also 0.88, and the correlation between set 2 and set 3 is 0.99. So those are all really strong correlations. So using the Correl function is fine with only a few variables, but when you have greater than like 5 variables, you almost always want to use the correlation tool because it's so much easier. Alright, thanks for watching.